Hey guys, it's Annabelle. So I wanted to do a really quick video. It is like super early in the morning and it is 42 degrees outside. But anyways, I bought this. This is a composter eco tumbler is what it is. And I've been researching composting and it's been something that I've kind of wanted to get into for the last couple years. And I found this one and decided that I would give it a try this year. Okay, so this is a 55-gallon tumbler, and after doing research, I knew I wanted a tumbler. And this one is, this barrel is a 55-gallon barrel. It's made out of recycled plastic, which is awesome. And the frame is steel and the doors are steel. We have our doors facing our garage building, and this is the little hook, or I don't know what you want to call it. You pull that out and then you spin it, and so that's a tumbler. So anyways, so this, I bought this 2 weeks ago. I got it about a week ago. My husband put it together for me. He said that it didn't take long at all. But we have, so far, we have put in a batch of grass, and then once our leaves fall, we're going to put a batch of leaves in it, and that's going to be our dry. And we are also going to put the foliage, or whatever you want to call it, from our garden. So all the green stuff that's left over after we are all done getting stuff out of our garden is going to go in here. And then from our house, like waste, food waste, we are going to put in fruits, veggies, and grains, and like eggshells and things like that. My husband thought that I was getting this for our dog poop, and in composting, I did a bunch of research. You're not supposed to put human or like domestic animal like feces in your composter. But anyways, you can put like livestock poop in here, but we're not going to do that either. We are just sticking to our grass that we have in there now, our leaves that we're going to be putting in there in the next few weeks, and then our fruit, veggie, and grain scraps from in the house. So anyways, when you put something in there, then you just pull that little thing out and then tumble it, put it back, and I don't know if I said that, but the frame is steel and the doors are steel. But the barrel is recycled plastic. But anyways, so when I got this 2 weeks ago, this cost a bit over $30, and the shipping was a bit over $20. So I spent just a hair over $60 on this, because I didn't want to spend too much money on a $150 tumbler when I didn't know for sure 100% if composting was for us. But I just looked online, so I made sure that I got all of my facts straight with this, and the price increased to $79.88 plus shipping on top of that. So I like super scored on this when I bought it when I did, and so far everything's going well. It doesn't smell or anything yet. I'm assuming there will be some sort of smell coming from it, but we don't have any smell yet, and we're going into winter, so we will see what we have in the spring, just putting our table scraps and all that kind of stuff in it, because you're supposed to put, I did research too, you're supposed to put a good mix of dry and wet compost in it. So anyway, so we will see what we get out of this in the spring. We're going to be adding to it like basically all winter into spring, so we'll see what we have in the spring. But yeah, I think that's all. I'm going to do a couple videos this week on what else we're putting into it. But yeah, I'm not going to show you the inside of it, because it's just our, like, one load of our grass clippings that we did just this last weekend. So that's all that's in there. But yes, anyways, look for, let's see, another video this spring, and I'll do a follow-up video on if we got anything, because I read that it can take like up to a year to get like actual like compost out of it. But anyways, so this is just kind of like a trial run. It's like my adventures in like composting. But yes, anyways, you all have a great day, and well, I'll tack on some videos right after this of some of the stuff that we're putting in it. All right, bye. Okay, so this is something I would add to my compost heap. I had a cucumber that was all the way in the back, and it had to have been sitting there for a while because it's got the whole side of it is just like that. So anyway, so we got a whole bunch of cucumbers. So this one I'm putting in my compost pile. But yeah, so that's just an example. And I just use, like, we used to buy this kind of butter, the Country Crock butter. And so I have these containers. And so I just use this for my composting. And we just set it by our fridge and our stove. And any fruits, vegetables, or grains that are like food waste or whatever you want to call it, that goes in our compost heap. So I just wanted to show this really, really fast. Hey guys, it's Annabelle again. I wanted to show you something else that I am putting into my compost tumbler. Today I am dehydrating another batch of apples, so I'm getting a container ready to go out to my compost tumbler. So I do apples in my dehydrator 1 to 2 times a week, so I have scraps. And since I have not put any like fruit scraps in my tumbler yet, I have quite a bit. I've been cutting off a little bit extra that I usually wouldn't have. But again, I'm trying to get a good balance of both like wet and dry ingredients, or whatever you want to call it. The things that I put into my compost heap. So since I have the grass and the leaves, and then I have vegetables, fruit, and then any grain scraps that we have are also going to go into our compost tumbler. But anyways, I just wanted to show you what I was doing today that's going to go in my compost tumbler. Bye.